Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and I had get your pass, glad and pass. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand the Toastmasters mission and Toastmasters is where leaders are made. But now we can connect globally and reflect and test the culture and know each other, one country all over the world. Well, it's just an astonishing and surprising and mesmerizing event. And well, from the top button from Japan, we have the globalism team. I understand Toastmasters is not only much factor for your clubs, your district. We are friends and communicators all around the globe. So globalism is a key for everyone, and I see this is a chance for everyone to connect under Toastmasters promises. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy our excellent Toastmasters global event and holidays around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's do high five virtually and well, let's start the wonderful, wonderful event. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, high five, everyone. We haven't expected the pandemic or uncertainty or predicament or situation. Well, we can't predict the future, but now imagine we are now connecting easily for 24 hours and every Toastmasters all around the world in the same Zoom room. Unbelievable. Well, this is a good chance and this is a good way to communicate, go beyond your own district. And our district have a globalism team. And well, as a representative of District 76 Japan, well, we welcome you and we're very happy to have a good connection with you. And well, Mia Baba already sent you the link. We have a web page and Facebook group and application web page for the event. And well, you know, this web page you can find and explore many clubs you may be interested in, and please join and have a wonderful connection and wonderful, well, celebration together. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you very much for your time. And we can't predict the future, but now we'll stay close and go beyond the big challenges. And now we can see going to the next level. Well, happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And well, good day. Big thank you from Japan. Thank you very much, everybody. And now I'd like to pass the control to the next. Australia, Concord West Toastmasters, join me welcoming our next second meeting organizer, Harini. Harini, are you there?
She will be on her way.
Okay.
She's on her way.
Okay. Thank you very much. And well,
we've all just left our breakout room.
Okay, excellent. So, well, thank you very much for your time, and we love you, and thank you very much for your time. Good day, and now let's enjoy the second meeting together. Bye.
Konnichiwa. Subarashii. Seishon deshita. りがと
Arigato.
ありがとう。
Zain
あり
Gusta.
がとう。
Good day, mate. Welcome to Australia. How are we all today? I hope you're all doing well. Even though I can't see you all, I can feel and I can sense your enthusiastic presence. On behalf of District 70 and Concord West Toastmasters, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all our fellow Toastmasters and guests from around the world to join us in Australian summer holidays. Guys, make sure you have a hat, a sunscreen, and a bottle of water. And stay hydrated because you're going to be with us for next 2 hours. Before we commence our sightseeing, I would like to just acknowledge our District Director, Lorinda Loharaj, and all our dignitaries have joined in this meeting. I hope you will sit back, relax, and enjoy our meeting.
Well, as I bring to a close this meeting and send our greetings, let me just give you a little bit of background. Concord West Club was chartered in 1962, one of the very earliest clubs established in Australia. We're located in a suburb of Sydney called Concord, within a council precinct called the City of Canada Bay. It's approximately 9 kilometres directly west of the central business district of Sydney, on the southern shores of the Parramatta River, just before it becomes our magnificent Sydney Harbour. As such, we are one of the most northern edge areas in District 70, part of Phillip Division, which covers the entirety, District 70 covers the entirety of southern New South Wales from the Parramatta River to the Victorian border, including our national capital of Canberra, in an area that's just under 230,000 square kilometres. It's a big area to cover. Concord is one of the greenest suburbs of Sydney, boasting more area devoted to parks, sports fields, and golf clubs than most other areas of Sydney. Concord has a significant heritage in the early development of the city of Sydney, just over 230 years ago, which no doubt makes us the newest and possibly the youngest community taking part in today's Toastmaster Marathon. However, prior to European settlement in 1788, the area on which we meet was occupied by the Wongal clan, who called themselves the Eora, meaning the people. And it's estimated that they occupied this beautiful area for over 10,000 years. It was later called Uralla, which means campsite, very fittingly in the native Koori dialect. We are bordered on the east and west side of our area by two of Australia's largest and newest urban development areas, where old industrial sites have been transformed into medium and high density luxury living. This has resulted in a huge injection of new immigration into our area, providing a rich diversity of ethnic and cultural backgrounds, which is noticeably reflected in the demographic of our club membership. Concord West has been fortunate to have grown its membership throughout the COVID period. Having met almost weekly since March, we now have 32% of our membership who have never experienced a face-to-face Toastmaster meeting, but they are all well on their way in their Pathways journey. We even now have new fully paid up members still currently based overseas, all of which is really exciting and a great credit to our club executive team. Can I just ask our club executive members just to put your hands up so that we can acknowledge you? If you just, our club members, if you just put your hands up who are on the district executive. Wonderful, thank you very much. So on behalf of our club president, Harini, the club executive, and all the members of the Concord West Toastmaster Club, we would like to thank you all for being a part of this very special meeting. We also wish to thank our District Director, Lorinda Logaraj, DTM, and the District 70 Executive, many of whom are in attendance with us today, for their fabulous support in nominating Concord West Club for this auspicious opportunity. We would also like to thank those Toastmasters all around the globe who together have made this historic event possible, and we wish all the clubs yet to be convened over the next 20 hours all the very best with your meetings and presentations. Finally, we extend our warmest greetings to our fellow Toastmasters in Malaysia as we pass back from here in the Southern Hemisphere to the rest of the world, from our beautiful, warm summer holidays in Australia, where the temperature today is just a little cooler than usual, but we have had a couple of 41-degree days in the last week or so. So, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and g'day. Selamat tinggal hari Malaysia.
Thank you very much to John for passing over the gavel to District 51, where we are in Malaysia. We have hot weather all year long, but recently it's been raining a lot. So I think we are very grateful for the rain. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to District 51's meeting, where our theme is 24 hours of Toastmaster and culture. A very great and a wonderful initiative by Michael Brown and his team, and also to approach District 51 as one of the participating district for this event. So I remember when Carmen, our District 51 director, approached me to take lead on this meeting. She said, "Hey, Ijat, do you wanna just organize a meeting for 2 hours in this global project?" And I was thinking to myself, well, it's just a 2-hour meeting. What could go wrong? Then she gave me this very, very crucial criteria. I want as many District 51 clubs to be involved in this meeting. And I was like, oh no, because imagine having to coordinate about 15 clubs to 20 club members to come all together to one, just to hold this meeting, just to find the role players in this meeting is a very hard task. But I'm very grateful that I have two hosting clubs, which is ITC Bintang Toastmasters Club and also YMCA Toastmasters Club of Penang, to co-host this event. They were the ones doing most of the tedious job, looking for role players, preparing agenda, which I'm sure they'll be sending into the group chat shortly, handling all the Zoom functions later on. So for that, I thank Hui Ying Kian, the Vice President Education and President of ITC Bintang Toastmasters Club, as well as Wei Yi, who is the President of YMCA Toastmasters Club of Penang, and all the other role players who you will definitely notice later on representing District 51 today in this meeting. So I'm sure most of you who have heard of Malaysia know that we are a diverse cultural country. We are going to do something very, very different today, because in Malaysia we have 3 main races and many other races and also ethnics that we have also have Toastmasters Club other than just English. We have Malay, we have Mandarin, we have Tamil, we have also, and of course, English. And tonight we are going to showcase all of them in our meeting under District 51.
Karen, welcome. Wherever you are, Toastmasters members from all around the world, welcome to District 51 Malaysia. I'm Carmen, the District Director. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, 早上好, 中午好, 晚上好, 或者是 Selamat pagi, Selamat tengah hari to all the Toastmasters from all over the world. So, to Malaysia, as Ijat and also the MC have stated, we are a multiracial country with 4 types of main languages in District 51 Toastmasters. So today we are going to have this 2 hours meeting, demonstrate to you, showcase to you how these 4 languages are being delivered in speeches, in grammarian report, and also evaluation. Stay tuned to this within these 2 hours and enjoy yourself. Have fun. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Okay. Thank you, Mutu. Thank you, Karen. And of course, I would love to really express my gratitude to all the role players who have contributed today. I won't list all their names one by one because it's such a long list. We will send the agenda in again, look up their clubs, visit their clubs, look for them if you really want to. And most importantly, thanks again to Michael for inviting us to participate in this program. And I know that all of us on Zoom, we love taking photos, right? We want to have photos and we want our memories recorded. So since all our role players have rushed the time to end on time, let me just take some seconds of my closing remark to just take a group photo. If you all may on your video now, our PR team will be taking a photo immediately, and just smile as they do it now. And I'll just continue to share. One last remark that I have is to, of course, thank Carmen, our District 51 Director, for giving me this opportunity again to lead this program, because it's definitely a different challenge, especially from the role players from the back end. We are all still on WhatsApp trying to coordinate this whole thing, and it's a very big challenge to host a meeting online. And I wish all of you all the best. We have another 9 more meetings to come, so stay on, enjoy the rest of the world, people. So let me now invite Rob Sherman from Shanghai Leadership Toastmasters Club of District 85, so I can pass you the gavel to conduct the next meeting. Bye.
Okay, thank you, bye. Okay, now, dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, dear online audiences and offline audiences, we are now at Shanghai Leadership Toastmasters Club, which is hosting the Toastmaster International Holiday Meeting Marathon China's meeting. Welcome. I'm Kathleen Cui, the president of Shanghai Leadership Toastmasters Club. It's truly our club's honor to hosting the Toast International Holiday Meeting on behalf of our 4 Toastmaster districts. They are in China. They are District 85, 88, 89, and 180.
Large number of dignitaries present in this meeting, and it is my proud privilege to welcome DTM Toastmaster Nimish Joseph, who is the District Director of District 41. Nimish Joseph is a research scholar at IIT Delhi, working in the area of social media analytics and information propagation. He is a software engineer by qualification and is interested in teaching and academic writing. He has served as conference secretary and rapporteur in various national and international conferences. He is a passionate Toastmaster and has served in multiple leadership roles. He is also associated with an IIT Delhi startup, Medic Fibers. He has served as the president of Oracle Corporate Club, Bangalore, and Capital City Toastmasters, New Delhi. Currently, he serves as a District 41 Director, Toastmasters International. According to him, he is a foodie, loves traveling, and defines himself as a rational person. DTM Nimish has achieved Excellence in Program Quality 2020, Toastmasters International Virtual Convention, Excellence in Club Growth 2020, Toastmasters International Colorado Convention. The list of his achievements is a long one, and we do not have that much time. So, without further ado, please help me welcome DTM Nimish Joseph. Over to you, DTM Nimish Joseph.
Thank you, Madam President Toastmaster Rachna Mathur, for introducing me to this amazing event. I am glad that you read out the complete introduction, and at times I feel that once after hearing all these introductions, I feel I am a bit narcissist person. I'm sorry that I just share the website details so that whomsoever want to use whatsoever things, let them use it. But I want to really appreciate the organizers and people who are behind this amazing thought. Welcome to all to District 41 and to Lucknow Toastmasters Club. I can see people joining in this meeting around the globe, and a big thank you and welcome to all of you to India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, the big district, District 41. In fact, if you go with the numbers of clubs in the Toastmasters, I believe this is the district with the maximum number of paid clubs. So welcome to all of you to District 41 and to this amazing meeting of World in 24 Hours. I would also like to appreciate the members who took this initiative across the globe to conduct, to connect, and to interact with many people. So thank you for giving us this opportunity. In fact, this is a very beautiful land, a very beautiful place. But during these challenging times, like you, we all do face challenges. But it gave us an opportunity to learn more things. And I believe you all have been learning things during these times. It is during these challenging times we find out better ways to help people and to become more positive. And I believe that you all have been experiencing, experimenting, and learning together with fellow Toastmasters to how to demonstrate the skills that you have been learning virtually. I remember a speech given by a friend of mine where he clearly mentioned how Toastmasters brought in difference to his life. He was comparing it with the soldiers at the borders who guard our lives. He compared with the doctors who save our lives. And similarly, he was saying that we as Toastmasters could bring changes to the lives of people. And yes, I believe that address and that message still stands true and strong with all of us. Through our words, through the actions we do, I'm sure we can bring changes in the world. And when everyone speaks about differences, we try to create a unique line of unity amongst all these diversity. And let us appreciate this great movement, this great organization of ours, which gave us a chance to come together, to interact together in one platform. Today, when we deliver speeches, when we evaluate our speeches, when we network with people, I am sure we are creating a new time in the history, a new milestone in the history for people to remember that during these challenging times, in the middle of the pandemic, we networked with an amazing set of people across the globe. When we experience 2 feet distance with others, when we try not to interact with people more in a connected way, and when we maintain social distancing, I'm sure Toastmasters is giving us an opportunity to connect, network, and interact in the best possible way. So thank you to all members of District 41 and leaders out here who are actively helping the cause of Toastmasters in District 41, and to all other leaders, across the globe of Toastmasters International and beyond, who are helping out all the people across the globe to make sure that this world is a beautiful place. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Rachna Mathur.
I really love this meeting. I really want to thank your distinguished Toastmaster Michael for initiating this project. Like, we Toastmasters have converted this pandemic into a blessing in disguise. We had today Khalid, Lana, Jessica, and we even danced to some Bhangra moves. That is indeed the USP of Toastmasters, right? And I really I'm looking forward to more such meetings, more collaborations, and more joint meetings in near future. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Rachna.
Well, I can see our Toastmaster Rajendra Verma waiting for me to hand over the gavel to him. So I can see him right there. So thank you so much. Namaste, everybody, for joining us here. And we would look forward to seeing you
I'm very
once
much
again.
here and so eagerly waiting. But before I take the gavel, wonderful meeting. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. It was wonderful that we could do this, and we were really honored that we could do this. So I hand over the gavel to the acting president of Morrison Muscat TNC, DTM Rajendra Verma. So it's over to you.
Accepted with humility. Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, a very good afternoon here in Muscat, and of course, a good evening or a good morning at other places in the world. It is my proud privilege to be a part of this 24-hour holiday session, which is indeed such a unique one. Oh my God, whoever gave this idea to Brown, it's a fantastic idea. And the online meetings has really facilitated this. Great privilege and wonderful. The Toastmasters of Lucknow and whoever previous, we heard somebody from Japan, please hang on. And I would like to showcase District 105 today. This is consisting of the Gulf countries, 4 countries in it. We have Dubai, we have Qatar, sorry, we have Dubai, Jordan, Oman, and Jordan with us. Let's get away right now. What would people say about you after you are no more? Alfred Nobel got a chance to read his own death notice, an obituary, and he did not like what he saw at all. Alfred Nobel was a very wealthy and a successful man. He had become an expert in chemistry and invented 3 most commonly used explosives in the world: dynamite, gelignite, and ballastite, which is basically used for rocket propellant. With this huge fortune that he made with these inventions, Nobel became an engineering, he opened an engineering company called Bofors, and it turned out to be an arms manufacturer. He didn't stop there. He made yet another enormous fortune designing cannons and guns and selling them around the world. In 1988, Alfred's brother died while visiting France. A French newspaper thought that it was Alfred who had died, and they published an obituary which read like this: "The merchant of death is dead. Dr. Alfred Nobel, who became rich by finding ways to kill more people faster than before, died yesterday." Alfred Nobel was shocked. Was this what people thought of him? Was this the legacy he would like to leave to this world? This thought tormented him. And then he took a brave decision. He took a decision to use his vast wealth to make a positive difference. Nobel set up a foundation with $250 million in funding. Every year, the foundation would consult the leading experts in the world and hand out prizes to those people who made great contributions to humanity. These would be prizes in science, in literature, promoting peace, etc. Today, the Nobel Prizes are probably the best known and the most prestigious awards in the world. They have been awarded to great scientists, authors, activists, and help to draw attention to the many contributions and worthy causes. Nobel set up the foundation in 1995, but just in time to influence his own obituary. He died just a year later. The Nobel Prizes accomplished his wish. They created a very different legacy for him, apart from the reputation that he read even mistakenly, that is the merchant of death. He is not remembered today anymore as an explosives inventor or an arms dealer, but as one of the greatest philanthropists of all times. He is also a great example of how it is never too late to change your life and to help people make the world a better place to live in. Whether it is Alfred Nobel or it is all of us here, I think we have one thing very much in common. We would like to spread that legacy during our lifetime, spread that happiness which makes people happy. And we have a wonderful forum on which we are operating today, Toastmasters. We can touch lives of people and make them into wonderful individuals by sharing with them what we know about communications and leadership. Let's do our bit so that somebody reads good about our obituary, right? Okay, we come to the end of our session 2. District 105, is the one which made it possible for us as Morrison Muscat Toastmasters Club to make this, to use this opportunity and to focus ourselves to the world that there is a club like Morrison Muscat Toastmasters Club. And I invite all the guests sitting out here to do visit our club meeting, and we'll be very happy to see you once again. The person who is responsible for this opportunity coming the way to Morrison Muscat Toastmaster Club is none other than our own district PR manager, Deepa Surendran. This particular Toastmaster has been habituated to excel in whatever she does. And let me share it with an example. Last year, both of us were division directors. She was of Division F and I was of Division D. But lo and behold, at the end of the year, she was given the Best Director of the Year award. Before that, 1 year before, she was also given the Outstanding Toastmaster of the District award. Today, she is our district PR manager. And for the fact that she reposed this confidence in MMTC to conduct this session, I think we owe it to her to have a few sentences on how she felt this session was. Over to you, District PR Manager Deepa Surendran.
Thank you, DTM Varmaji, for that wonderful introduction. Really inspiring. Thank you. Holidays around the world. A marathon of 12 Toastmasters Club meetings of 2 hours each. What a wonderful idea, isn't it? The way we have all come together for us for this truly fills me with a sense of contentment and happiness. On behalf of District 105 team, I congratulate Morrison Muscat Toastmasters Club for conducting such a brilliant session on colors, which was truly fulfilling. Most of us in Toastmasters are here looking for contentment in our life by improving our communication skills and leadership skills. During this tough time, we are getting an opportunity to meet so many people from around the world, which is really a boon. Corona helps, right? The more I participate in the meeting, the more I got amazed at this fantastic international community wherein we are all have distinct experiences, but are still able to communicate effectively and relate to each other. That experience of understanding one another is what I believe makes us uniquely human. And it's an idea that resonates with all of us. I don't have much more to say, but I would like to conclude with how grateful and in awe I am at the organizers. The idea came from DTM Mike and transferred to DTM Surya, District 105, Division D Director, and our colorful Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Forum made it brilliant. And our speakers today, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Meenakshi, our accountant grammarian, DTM Saumya, our timer, Toastmaster of the Table Topic Master, everybody contributed with brilliance only. And DTM Rajendra Verma, what a fantastic opening speech he made. And all other brains behind this meeting, I am here with full of gratitude, as well as everyone who took the time to participate. Thank you very much on behalf of District 105. Back to you, our Acting President, Vermaji.
Thank you very much, Deepa. I think she deserves yet a wonderful round of applause. You literally stole words from my mouth, Deepa. Actually, this is exactly what I was planning to end up with, but I think you did it so very well that, no words to describe it. Honestly, the team today did such a wonderful job. And I even at the cost of repeating, I must say, the way the session was conducted, the way the team synchronized with each other right from the time we were aware that we are going to conduct this session, led ably by our division director, Toastmaster Suryakant, and the rest of the team. All he had to do is just tap on the people and everything just fell in line. There was no hiccup. I think a meeting could not have been smoother than this. A meeting could not have been better than this. What more you expect in a Toastmaster meeting? You had speeches, you had wonderful table topics, you had great evaluations, and you had all the role players doing their roles awesomely. And last but not the least, we had wonderful international visitors. At one time, it touched even 93. 93 people witnessed a wonderful session. And all this, thanks to the person who thought of this, and that is DTM Mike. What an idea to have this 24 non-stop hours sessions. I personally, believe me, from morning, I have been hopping in and out of the sessions to try to get maximum advantage of this. And I assure you, I will continue to do this until it's 12, whichever is the last Toastmaster session is being conducted. The point is, I learned so much from attending so many sessions. At one time, I used to pride myself, and my MMTCians would know. In my introduction, I used to write that I have attended 82 physical Toastmaster sessions across 7 countries, 14 cities. But today, it's redundant to mention that, because with this online sessions, everybody is attending sessions everywhere. Today you're in Kenya, tomorrow you're in California, and day after you're in India. So the options are boundless. The Toastmasters who want to get advantage, who wants to improve themselves, it is totally up to them to go anywhere that they want. There are so many forums which give you information on where the meetings are held. And even here today in our chat box, I could see people sharing their details. Please attend our club meeting. These are our contact address. I'm sure people have noted this, meaning again that it's up to you. And I always used to tell these to my mentees. The benefit that you get from Toastmasters is directly proportional to the time that you are prepared to invest. I repeat, the benefit that you get from this Toastmaster movement is directly proportional to the time you are prepared to invest, and how true it has come true today. With this, I think we are just ready to hand over our baton to the next club. And I'm literally looking for the president of the next club, which is Madam Toastmaster Beth Nijeri Nakuru. Can I see you on the video, please, so that I can acknowledge your presence?
I'm here, Rajendra.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. That TMOD prefix literally failed me to recognize you among the contacts. But there you are. It's so wonderful. I hope you have witnessed our session. And now I think it's time to pass on this baton to you to continue this wonderful initiative which is taken by our DTM Mike. With this, I hand over the session to you and wish you all the very best.
Help me in loading, Rajendra. District 105, you put up a great meeting. Congratulations. Morrison Muscat, it's a pleasure meeting you. Welcome to East Africa as we take you through the next 2 hours. To take us through the session, I would like to invite the chair for this meeting, Toastmaster Robert Karanja.
East Africa is grateful from Ethiopia, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Kenya. We are happy to have you visit us virtually. We've put a club meetings link there. Get a friend in East Africa, invite us to your clubs, and most importantly, remain in Toastmasters, because it is here that we learn to soar together. In East Africa, we also make magic. We mentor, appreciate, give, identify, and care. Take care and keep well. Back to you, Chair.
Yes.
all the way from East Africa District 114, Nakuru Toastmasters Club. We'd like to hand over the gavel to you. Please take over.
Thank you very much. I've received it. Thank you. Cuireann céad míle fáilte ribhách. Céad míle fáilte romh chun na Heorpa, go hÉireann agus go Killarney. 100,000 welcomes, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. You are very welcome to this part of the holiday meeting, the 15th and 16th hours of this wonderful occasion. Killarney Toastmasters Club is situated in one of the most beautiful places in the world, known as Heaven's Reflex. But more about that later. This club is well known in song, in story, and in literature. And if you want to know what Christmas in Killarney is like, listen to Bing Crosby tomorrow singing the song, Christmas in Killarney. This club has been in existence since 2003, and it boasts having a past international president and a current district director as members. You will meet them later. The mission statement of Toastmasters International is, we empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. Here in our clubs, our mission is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, and in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. It is a great to be hosting the next 2 hours.
So we're coming very close to the end of our meeting, and now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the District 71 Director, Gerard Mannix. Gerard is a member of Killarney Club and a super Toastmaster, and his great values are always being cast among us all. So over to you, Gerard.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, and esteemed Toastmasters attending. What a pleasure it is to have you here this afternoon. Indeed, I have enjoyed the meeting very, very much, and also some of the previous meetings that I dropped in and out during the morning time. Currently, it's mid-afternoon in Killarney, and the light is beginning to dim. I might go through some points. Some of them have been mentioned already, but they're points of quality. Killarney Toastmasters Club is a community club in the southwest of Ireland. This club is part of District 71 in Region 10 of Toastmasters International. District 71 has the countries Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland, the northern part of England, and North Wales. Currently in the district, we have over 4,000 members with 206 clubs. In Ireland alone, we have 2,300 with 136 clubs. Killarney, as has been mentioned already, is one beauty spot in the world, being very popular with holiday makers from a global audience. Its beauty consists of lakes and mountains. The population of Ireland is just under 7 million people. It's famous for its native music, song, dance, and storytelling, and has been mentioned in chat. We will not forget U2 also. Among great literary people, we have James Joyce, Seamus Heaney, Oscar Wilde. Our national emblems are the harp and the shamrock. Another famous product, which has been mentioned already, is the Guinness beverage, and yet not forgetting the leprechaun family. What What a great occasion this 24 hours meetings of holidays around the world has been so far, and there's more to come. You fellow Toastmasters are very welcome to revisit the Killarney Club or any club in District 71 into the future. There is a bonus of this online platform is that it facilitates clubs in any part of the world to come together. I would now like to pay recognition to Michael Bowen and Margaret Page for creating this event. Also for the participation and support that made this event possible. The District 71 Public Relations Manager, Elizabeth Jordan. Bernadette Noonan, our esteemed president of the Killarney Club, and the club members. All those who fulfilled the roles today, and the Zoom team. Keep safe, have fun, and I conclude with a Christmas wish in my own native Irish language. Nolig Honna Díobh Go Léir. Thank you very much. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you again to everyone who took part this evening. I wish you a happy Christmas and a prosperous, healthy new year. I wish you peace, love, and joy and hope in the coming months. And we are ready now to hand this gavel over to Vila Olympia English Toastmasters Club in Brazil. And I am waiting for João Augusto Cortial to take the gavel from me.
Yes, here I am to receive the gavel with all pleasure, Mrs. President Bernadette. Thanks a lot. Greetings, everyone here in this holidays around the world. My name is João Cortial. I'm very pleased to represent Brazil in the Vila Olympia English Toastmasters Club in this event, Holidays Around the World. Let's make Toastmasters big. Let's put this community all together in the same event. Let me share some words about what is Brazil concerning to Toastmasters. Brazil is a very recent district, District 111. Our first club started in 2007 in Dell Toastmasters at Porto Alegre, and now we are 32 clubs around the world. And this number is increasing day by day. We are soon reaching the magic number of 60 clubs only inside our country. And Vila Olympia is a distinguished club since 2013 when it was founded. We have today 30 members, the first club in English-speaking language inside Brazil, and one of the few here in São Paulo, Brazil. We are based inside Amazon, and we have almost all the team here to represent our country very well and have a great meeting. Really thank you for all to invite us to take part of holidays around the world. Thanks, Michael Ball, for organizing all these events to strengthen our community, to take the possibility of making online meetings throughout the world and connect Toastmasters worldwide. Thanks a lot for inviting us, and for us it was a pleasure to represent Brazil inside this session. Brazilians are known to be friendly, a friendly country, very diverse culture, very famous for sports, for culture, for music. I hope you got a little taste about what our friendly environment are, how good we can perform, how can we start forcing things. And please, whoever wants to join one of our meetings, we've shared some information how to contact us. And please enjoy this experience, enjoy to be part of this huge network worldwide. Toastmasters is a place where leaders are made. And the more you put in Toastmasters, the more you get in return. I learned this quote from my first session of all, and it always kept in my heart, in my mind, and always make me go further. Toastmasters, the more you get, the more you put, the more you get in return. Now it's time to finish this meeting from Vila Olympia Toastmasters, and for me, it's my job to pass the word to Bahamas, District 47. I'd like to ask with our Toastmaster Trevin Paul is online from Police Dynamic Enforcers Club. How are you online? Because it's time to share my virtual gavel to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sergeant at Arms, and to everyone joining us from around the world. Welcome to the Bahamas by way of District 47. This is a hybrid experience, and it is our pleasure to have you join us today. The Bahamas is an archipelago of islands, 700 islands and keys. New Providence, where we are, is not the only one. And just to welcome you a bit, we are the Police Dynamic Enforcers Toastmasters Club. We are a law enforcement Toastmasters Club. One of our members is here to greet us and officially welcome you. I know you're feeling welcome a bit, so we welcome at this time to welcome us Chief Superintendent Damian Robinson. Let's give it up for him, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to the Bahamas Experience. I am Toastmaster Damian Robinson, Chief Superintendent of Police. Like our president said, we are a law enforcement club, and I just want to welcome you all. It's good to be in the land of the sun, sand, and sea, and to welcome you all during this festive Christmas season, and to say we hope you enjoy the ride from the whistles, the cowbell, the goatskin drum of our national festival, Junkanoo. We want to say welcome, Bienvenido. Thank you, and have a blessed experience. Back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Robertson. In the Bahamas, we are an accommodating people. We like to have fun. We like to enjoy ourselves. We are people who love to entertain. We are a hospitable people. Coming to welcome you a little bit further and bring greetings during this festive time of year is some of our leaders, our district leaders, and they will come in this order. And our district leaders, while they're on, our area director will bring greetings, and she will introduce our district director. Our district director will bring greetings, and she will introduce our international director. Let's give it up for them, please.
Yes, welcome world. Welcome to the sunny Isles of the Bahamas. I am Area 63, Area Director Yvonne Paul. This here is my home club, and we're so happy that you can join us here during this holiday season. Area 63 is comprised of 5 clubs. You see, we're a melting pot of sorts. Here in Area 63, we have persons who are law enforcement officers, like the Police Dynamic Enforcers Toastmasters Club. We have persons who are a part of the insurance board, such as the Etchy Knights. We also have a community club called the Pinewood Trendsetters. Hey, Pinewood! And we have a family of performers in the Dynamic Persuaders. And how can I forget our bankers? I see you, Fidelity Toastmasters of distinction. One thing about Division F Area 63, we believe in the 3 Fs. The 3 Fs are fun, fabulous, and family. And that's what we are. So we're so happy that you, Toastmasters around the globe, can join us here as we welcome you into our family of Area 63. Distinguished Toastmaster Barbara Stratus, who is the District Director for District 47, I now yield the lectern to you.
Thank you, Area Director Ivanka Paul. It is my pleasure to be here this afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, Police Dynamic Enforcers Club. Distinguished Toastmasters and Toastmasters around the world. It is my pleasure to be part of this worldwide 24-hour Toastmaster meeting, celebrating you and Toastmaster clubs around the world. What an out-of-the-box and innovative initiative. Congratulations to the organizers of this event. This is exactly what we need this year. And those creative ideas must continue to flow and be shared with others. You know, the world is in a virtual Zoom environment. And yes, there are many superb benefits, like visiting other clubs that we're doing today, visiting lands that we may never get to in our lives, less travel and expenses, and learning how to present in a square box. As many companies are using this format every day, to interview and hire potential employees. Yes, so many of us are missing our in-person contact meeting. So it is up to the leaders here today to inspire their club members to think out of this square frame with ways to entice new members to join us. As a member for 21 years, I could never think about leaving Toastmasters. You are my family. You make me smile and cry with your stories. You are my brothers and sisters around the global earth. I consider my membership as a gift. I hope you do as well. It is time for you to share your gift with your friends, your colleagues, your family. I encourage each of you to reach out to those who have not renewed their membership, to ask others to come to your meeting, to schedule online youth leadership programs, to introduce Toastmasters to our future generation, and to organize speechcrafts with businesses. You can share this gift and receive so much back in return. Let's make the most of this current situation, as we know this too shall pass. Happy holidays to all of you. Wishing you a healthy and safe, blessed New Year and season, and things will get better. It is now my pleasure to introduce our International Director from Region 8, the distinguished Roy Ganga.
Thank you very much, Madam District Director, District 47. Seasoned greetings around the world, and especially to my Bahamian friends. And Police Dynamic Enforcers Club. I got to get that right because Leonardo is going to hold me to that one. Good afternoon. This is an exciting opportunity for members across the globe to be inspired, and at the same time, share their experiences and learn and grow. 2020 has been an unprecedented year for all of us. We have been self-isolating, away from our families, away from our colleagues, caring for family members, and worrying about what is going on in our communities. The seasons came and went. People got married, children were born, and we even lost friends and loved ones. But the situation remains the same. When will it end? Hopefully very soon, because the vaccine is already here. This year was touted as the year where our vision would be clear and bright. You remember that 2020 vision they talk about? Where did that go? In 18 days, 2020 will be over. And looking back, we forced to adapt to new ways of living, which has challenged many of us. Some of us adapted well, while others are still struggling to adapt to the challenges this pandemic has created, financially, morally, and mentally. Each of us is managing through this crisis in different ways. Frustration, moments of depression, loneliness, technology burnout. Oh my God, this Zoom is going to kill us because we're doing it every day. Human interaction, vacation deprivation. A lot of us want to put our feet on that sand in the beaches. We want to come to the Bahamas and much more, which is causing us to challenge ourselves to do things that we normally would not do. Even if you have been a work-at-home person, as I am, and you are experiencing this burnout. Let's look at the bright side. And some of you may be saying there, what is he talking about? Where is the bright side? Well, out of every crisis, there are some opportunities. And in the midst of change, new approaches are required. This pandemic made us more resilient, more compassionate, and creative. And let's be honest with ourselves. It made some of us more grumpy. It made our local and global connections even more possible with the use of technology, like what we're doing here today. We can now participate in joint meetings with clubs from across the world, things that were impossible 7 months ago. We can conduct joint club speakerthons within our districts. Now, we find ourselves leveraging skills through a crisis, skills we did not yet think we mastered, and using our discomfort to forge a new paradigm. Being a better listener is one of those critical skills which we will need to master, because as we know in Toastmasters, it's not only about speaking, it involves listening and being empathetic through feedback. Listening is a powerful skill. These days, we need to show our caring and empathetic side. When last have you picked up the phone and called a fellow member in your club just to find out how they are doing, how they are managing in this crisis? This holiday season, let us make it a priority for those of us who can do it. Reach out to someone and put a smile on their face. You would be amazed the positive impact that will have on that individual. Be present and let's stay engaged and resilient. The empathy towards our members was clearly demonstrated by our Toastmasters International President, Richard Peck, when he offered every single member a free path to take advantage of this opportunity to expand your personal development. This is not the year to get everything you want. This is the year to appreciate everything you have. Keep forging forward, my friends. Better days will soon be here. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you. Happy holidays. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. International Director. And by the sound of things, you would believe that 1,000 people are in this room, but we are 6 and strong in this hybrid experience. And it's still better in the Bahamas. Is that about 5 or 6? As we get ready to hand and pass this gavel. So if everyone can turn their cameras on, if you can, and give us some good smiles, and Toastmasters are in the room as we get ready to hand over. That's right. All right, everyone's ready? You're gonna hide me though. Thank you. All right. Please tell me when we're done. All right, we're good?
We're good.
Awesome. Don't move yet, Tim. So on behalf of all of us in the Bahamas, the sunny isles of the Bahamas, it gives us great pleasure. And I know Vancouver is geared up, excited and ready to go. Vancouver.
Canada.
We came out of Brazil and now we are going to Vancouver, leaving sunshine for a little bit of cold. It has been our pleasure serving you and bringing a lot of life to this experience as we would have traveled around the world to enjoy other cultures. And now in fine Toastmaster spirit, we have learned if it's not fun, it is definitely not Toastmaster. And before we go and pass this gavel on to Vancouver, we pass this to Toastmaster Marilee Miller from the Advanced Speakers Club, 4589, Vancouver, Canada, and it is still better in the Have a great day, everyone.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, district leaders, club officers, fellow Toastmasters, and friends from around the world. Welcome to Advanced Speakers Club, the most wonderful time of the year, annual holiday celebration. We are absolutely delighted to be spending this time with you, this very magical holiday time. I remember when I was just a young girl in grade 1, and my brother revealed to me that Santa was actually my mom and dad. I couldn't believe it, and I went running home from school the day he told me that, into the arms of my godmother who lived next door, and I wept as she embraced me. And she said, "Kind, natuurlijk is een Santa." And in the weeks to come, she shared with me and asked me questions about my friends at school. And I kept wondering, how is she going to reveal to me that there does exist a Santa? And on the Saturday before Christmas, we went to Woolco and we shopped and we bought kids' boots and we bought other things. And I was excited thinking, I'm going to get those boots. We bought food and a basket, and then went to her house and wrapped it all up. That evening, her husband, Oma Pete, took us a couple blocks away and we parked in the street, and my Tante Yopi told me to hide while Oma Pete took the gift up to the house that we had parked in front of. The people seemed really excited, and I happened to see one of my classmates there. On the way home, Tante Yopi explained to me that Santa exists in all of us, and it's our responsibility to keep his spirit alive by giving to those that need it. Pass the gavel over to Laura. Here you go, Laura.
Well, greetings from the great state of Texas, and Merry Christmas, y'all. On behalf of the Afterburners Club in 6191 in Tarrant County, Texas, welcome to the 23rd hour of the Global Toastmasters meeting as we celebrate holiday traditions all around the world. I officially accept this gavel from our friends in Vancouver, Canada. I love our Northern Cowboys, but they sure sent a lot of cold weather down to us today. And we hope that doesn't get handed over to Hawaii after this meeting. To all of my friends in Vancouver, I thoroughly enjoyed the 2 hours with my Canadian friends, especially the singing and the fun games. It was a great feeling to be a part of all of you. And to all of the Toastmasters around the world, we all are united in our core values of respect, integrity, service, and leadership. And it's a fun tradition to celebrate all of this, which really makes it truly the most wonderful time of the year. And now we're going to focus on those holiday traditions that come deep from the heart of Texans, the Afterburners Toastmasters Club. And what a pleasure it has been this hour that went by just way too quickly. When we said this meeting would be deep from the heart of Texans, we meant it. This is our heart, and all of that great spirit comes out in all of us. And then we were so grateful that it becomes so contagious that it all involved you. We'd love for you to be here. Come and visit us at Afterburners. You can find us at afterburners.org. We meet on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. We welcome you there. It's my pleasure to pass this gavel to our sister club, District 29 in Hawaii. I don't know if they're here, but my landing words are Merry Christmas, y'all, and Mele Kanekinaka. Mr. District
Hello, this is
in Hawaii.
Aloha. This is Mark, District 49. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So everyone, just to make sure we're in Hawaii, give a shaka. That way I can know you're seeing us.
Yay.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Gotcha.
So we're getting set up here in this Zoom world. So I'm gonna wait. We're showing an aloha. Hold on, let me pull up my screen. So aloha. Thank you all to all of you around the world who are joining us here as we take the gavel, official gavel from Texas, our colleagues, and hope to entertain you for the next hour or so. My name is Mark Komatsu, and I'm the current president of the Liliuokalani Toastmasters Club. The Liliuokalani Toastmasters Club is honored to be able to represent District 49, the state of Hawaii, and the United States. Our club is 38 years old, having been chartered in 1982. When not on Zoom meetings, we meet in the Queen Liliuokalani building next to Washington Place, where Queen Liliuokalani, who was the last reigning monarch in the Kingdom of Hawaii, once lived. Our club was started by the then director of Hawaii Department of Social Services and Housing and his deputy director, Franklin Sun and Alfred Suga. They also had members from another club, so there were a multiple club item. Now, they belong to the Pololo Toastmasters Club. Now, the Liliuokalani Toastmasters Club was chartered in 1982 and had over 50 members back in the day and continues to thrive as it was a President's Distinguished Club this past Toastmaster year.
As closing remarks, I would like to thank the members of Liliuokalani Club, District 49 members, and leadership for their participation and support of this event. It was something that I had to ask our members here, and they were willing to support me and participate in the holidays around the world. The organizing committee is made up of Michael Bowen, who is helping Sherry with the spotlighting. So thank you, Michael, for staying on. I hope you didn't stay up all 24 hours. From Vancouver, Canada. Kathy Hansen from Washington State, who did the PR work for us to get it out to all our Facebook members. Helen He from Shanghai for introducing us to Texas, as well as me. I helped also put the event together. I've asked Joe for one last song written by Queen Liliuokalani in 1878 when she was a princess. The song became well known during the period when Queen Liliuokalani was under house arrest in the Iolani Palace. Joe will sing the chorus of Aloha Oi as we close holidays around the world. Joe?
Aloha, oi, until we meet again. Aloha, oi, aloha, oi, until we meet again.